What are you seeing in terms of oil? I'm watching it.
It should be more of the bubble popping. You know, one of the things we've been talking about, Dagan, for the last few months, that this run-up in oil was really a hedge against what the Fed was doing about this financial crisis and trying to buy anything over those dollars. But I'll tell you this, by the Fed only cutting 3/4, what it's saying to the market, I think, and I think that's why the market is reacting fairly favorably to this right now, is that, hey, you know, maybe we've got our hands around this. We're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And I wouldn't be surprised. You know, Peter was talking about gold, you know, coming down one day. I think there is a bubble in gold. It's way ahead of where the dollar is. There's been a lot of money there. I know you're not moved, Peter. But I think that we will see a nice pop in these commodities. Commodities will end the debate. Yes.
There's no popping of any bubble with crude. It's up more than $3.
Well, it's not a bubble. There's no bubble to pop. Crude prices are going up because money is losing value. There's no bubble there.
Where's all this going, Peter? I know you said gold's going higher, oil's going, commodities in general going higher. Where does this all go?
Well, they keep going higher. As long as we keep debasing our money, as long as we keep creating new dollars, prices have to rise to reflect the loss of value of the money that we get to pay.
So to what end? To what end?
Market?
Well, there's a bubble. If you want to talk about a bubble, it's in the Treasury bond market. When that's going to prick, I don't know. But when it does, look out below. It is going to collapse.
Well, Gerald, let's get your thought on that. Treasuries and how they have been reacting, not just today, but over the past couple of weeks.
Well, I mean, they're the ultimate safety hedge, but there now is a bigger spread, and you're just beginning to see some concern about inflation in that market. But I want to emphasize that the decline in the dollar is really the big issue here. It not only translates into higher cost of goods for consumers, it translates into the cheapening of the value of our assets, and at some point when people see Chinese and Middle Easterners buying up our assets, it's going to lead to a blowback and it's going to lead to protectionism. And finally, the declining value of the dollar weakens the ability of the United States to project its power in the world. This is the way empires collapse.
Okay.
Gerald,
thank you.
Gerald O'Driscoll, we want to thank everybody. Randy Forsyth, Peter Schiff, Phil Flynn, we have Tracy Burns, Shabani Joshi,
Mr. Winowski.
Mr. Winowski, and last but
certainly
not least, Neil Cavuto.
It was fun. It was fun.
Neil Cavuto. All right, so.